Being handicapped definitely gives you a new perspective on life. Unfortunately, that perspective is up people's noses. It's just sad because now I seem to be nose hair length inspector for all my friends. But I can also tell when somebody has a sinus infection. Hey guys, Chuck the Capper here. Hope you guys are doing great. And back with the final video that Activision pulled, which was Kino Der Toten Part 2. And this is with the Thunder Gun, and the video is by Fisticuffs, and his link should be down below. And check him out. But I appreciate that I was able to get his video and comment on it. And sorry if somebody was like, got on me about being hard on him last time, and I didn't realize how hard the maps are. So he did pretty good for as hard as these maps are, I found. So, like, what do I have to tell you? I'm going to go over some tips that I have because I was able to play Pentagon today with my brother. I finally got my camera back, so I'll be putting up some vids of me playing some Black Ops in the next couple days, maybe Sunday. So look for that. Should be good. Sighting up is awesome. Oh, man. I went 20-9 in Nuketown. It was so great. I'm loving it. I did put a video on my file share. I don't know how to share that with anybody. If anybody has any tips on using file share, I'd love to know how to share it with people so you guys can check it out. I think it has some issues. I think we need to work out some kinks with it, but anyway. So, yeah, here's this map. I haven't really played a lot of Kino Der Toten multiplayer. It's still single player. It's kind of tough, but it's doable if you can run the loop. You just got to find a good loop and get the perks right away. And that's my problem, that I haven't been getting the perks and I haven't been getting enough points and getting into the box. So that's what I'm working on. But I have some tips for Pentagon 5. Thunder Gun is so ridiculous. I want it so bad. So here's what I got for 5. Some tips. First off, with 5, the power's on the 3rd level. You want to go down to that as soon as you can. I did it with 3 people. I think 3 people is the minimum you want to do it with if you want to get down to the power. 2 is just really hard, I found. And 1, I don't have a real good loop yet, though I did see AskACapper doing it around the bottom part of level 2 of Pentagon. If you open up all the barriers, you can run that loop and get them following you. And it's pretty good. Seems like a good spot. I'm going to try that out. But with 3 people, what we found is you turn the power on, and then the Pack-a-Punch is when you turn all the DEFCON switches. There's 4 of them, I believe. You flick all of them from green to red. Once they're all red, then the Pack-a-Punch machine appears in the teleporters. You can then jump in there and you go to the Pack-a-Punch room, and you can Pack-a-Punch a gun, which is cool. And in Kino Der Toten, the Pack-a-Punch gun is in the projector. You take the teleporter to it. And you have about, I think, 30 seconds to Pack-a-Punch a gun before you teleport back to the teleport pad. And I think you'll see that in here. When he gets teleports in this game, when he teleports up and he's throwing grenades down, I think the Pack-a-Punch machine is right behind it. That's where it's going to want to be, so watch out for that. But in 5, it's inside the teleporter, and you go into the room that's got the 115 security clearance near the Juggernog, and then the door opens, and then you can get out. And yeah, more on Pentagon or the 5 level. What we found for a good spot with 3 people or more is the 2nd level down in the main computer room. And on the top balcony, if you have one person between the 2 maps of Europe and China or Russia, somebody stands there guarding that window, and then somebody down on the other window to the right, and then somebody at the other window to the left. With those 2 guys on the corners there, they can if one guy walks forward, he can pull some of the zombies and then walk back, and the other guy can step forward and pull some zombies. So you can really like adjust the flow of who's getting how many zombies. If somebody needs some pressure relief, he can just run up and do it. If you had 4 people, you could do awesome there. You could have one guy covering one window and another, and then just flow those zombies and go back and forth. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully I'll have a video of me demonstrating that. So that's that. So here's, he just teleported. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to point out where the Pack-a-Punch is. Probably right behind him, but you never see it. Another thing is the mad scientist guy. He shows up. Now, we've been shooting at him, and I don't think you can kill him. Maybe you can. Let me know if you think you can. But he steals a gun. But if you follow him, the last person who gets their gun taken, if they follow him, he drops a max ammo. So you may only have one gun, but you'll have a max ammo. I don't know what kind of consolation that is. But, yeah, we haven't been able to kill him, but at least if you follow him, if the last person keeps following him, he will drop a max ammo. The fire sale tag that you see sometimes, the one that has the $sign, we've figured out that it puts the box in every location. That's what we think it does. I'd love to know if you guys have any more of what it does. Does it make things half price? That's what I thought I had heard, but I don't think that proved to be true. So I'd like to know what that big tag is that shows up as a $sign down where the insta-kill and all that other stuff show up. So, yeah, the fire sale. We thought it was a box in every location, but that's not really helpful. You can't be hitting the box whenever. Oh, and Kino Der Toten, if you turn the power on, you can see where the box is. It'll be a green light on the map. I just figured that out. If you just saw it, it showed where the green light is. Shows where the box is. That's pretty cool. And one last tip I have for Pentagon is that you can ride the elevator for free. If, say, you keep the elevator, somebody at the top and somebody at the bottom, somebody can just ride up and down for free if they have to go get something, which is cool. Like, you have a guy goes to the first level, and then somebody needs to ride up. You can just have him call the elevator up with them in it, back up to the first level, and then they can either teleport down or whatever. So using the call button instead of going in and paying to take it down, that works pretty good. So that's all the tips I have for that. I hope you guys are doing great. I got my camera back, so I'll be doing some videoing soon. That should be cool. I'd love to know if anybody knows if the Wii has full remapping. I'd love to know if anybody out there, the 5 people who have Black Ops for Wii. I wonder how many people actually have that. So haven't been able to find the information on that. So petition's at 11,005. That's awesome. If you want to get into some good team games, check out Huppet Gaming. Woody told me it's Huppet. Sounds like Cuppet. HuppetGaming.com. If you want to play in teams and organize, they're great about organizing. It's like an organizing team site, sort of like a dating site. You can put in what systems you have and things like that. It's pretty cool. It's good if you want to get together with people who, want to play team-based games and you want to win. And thanks for all the voicemail comments. On my next video, when I do my dual screeny thing and play some free-for-all and Black Ops, I will be putting in your voicemail questions, so please call the number, leave me some messages. And that's all. Sorry for rambling on. So game on, gamers. Peace in your crease.